World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. The suspect who drove a vehicle at high speed into a crowd of revelers in New Orleans in New Year's Day was killed after a firefight with police. 10 people were killed and 35 were injured after the suspect rammed a vehicle at high speed into a crowd of pedestrians in New Orleans' bustling French Quarter district on Wednesday along Bourbon Street. The area is known worldwide as one of the largest destinations for New Year's Eve parties, and with crowds in the city ballooning in anticipation for the Sugar Bowl college football playoff game at the nearby Superdome later in the day. The FBI said in a statement that it was heading an investigation with partners to investigate this as an act of terrorism. In relation to this, New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell described the killings as a terrorist attack, and the city's police chief said the act was clearly intentional. In other news overseas, Venezuela's top court imposed a $10 million fine on TikTok over viral challenges that killed 3 children and injured dozens of people in recent months. The court stated the social media company should pay the fine to the country's telecommunications agency, also ordering TikTok, owned by Chinese tech giant ByteDance, to establish an office in Venezuela. It could be recalled that the court summoned TikTok officials to appear last month to address the deaths of 3 children, aged 12, 13, and 14, after they took part in challenges that Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro said included ingesting, inhaling, and spreading dangerous mixes of chemicals. The judges said TikTok shared responsibility for its lack of timely control of the challenges on its platform. It is noted that money from the fine will go towards a compensation fund for the victims. Maduro has attacked social media platforms such as TikTok and WhatsApp amid resistance to his win in last July's presidential election. And news from the Philippine Foreign Service Post, the Philippine Consulate General in New York and the Knights of Rizal New York Chapter, or KORNY, commemorated the 128th anniversary of Dr. Jose Rizal's martyrdom with a solemn wreath-laying ceremony at the Philippine Center in New York last December 27th. The ceremony brought together officers and members of the Knights of Rizal and members of the Filipino community to honor the national hero's enduring legacy. Consul General Sir Senen T. Mangalile led the tribute by emphasizing how Dr. Rizal's principles continue to resonate with Filipinos and non-Filipinos worldwide. A highlight of the ceremony was the posthumous recognition of Josephine Bracken, acknowledging her significant contributions to Philippine history. KORNY presented a special citation highlighting her steadfast support of Dr. Rizal during his exile in Dapitan, her courage and dedication as he tended to wounded Filipino revolutionaries, and her commitment to the cause of Philippine independence. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5 for Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.